Hey guys, I'm back with that same mount series. We're going to show some different attacks. In this video, we're going to cover the Omoplata attack and the Monoplata attack from that high mount. So Jim's going to be on his back. And again, like I said in the first video, if I take mount, when I initially take mount and I skydive, if he hugs me, well, bad on him, then I just attack, right? I start to attack with this series. But most guys, you know, unless you're punching them in the face or unless they're just a white belt, you know, they're not going to huddle around your waist. It's not going to happen. So I'm going to use that same basic setup again. This is a really basic setup. All right, real basic. All I'm going to do is swim in. So one hand on the wrist, the other hand I'm swimming in. As I swim in with this hand, I'm trying to push this arm away. And I'm going to make him look away with my shoulder here. So I push in, I swim in here, and now notice what I'm doing. I'm making him look away, but I'm trying to keep his head off the mat and off the center line. I don't want his head center line with his spine. So I'm here, and then when I feel him start to hug, I scoot up this way. Now all I'm going to do is bring my knee up and my elbow back, trapping here. Then I reach underneath my own leg, and I grab his collar. Now I want my foot as close to his spine as possible, and I know you guys are going to talk about blue, it feels like I want to fall over. Well, that's because I'm going to pivot this elbow out, or this knee out, and kind of lean this way, right? Lean heavy this way. Now there's some options for him, he can start to push. We'll cover those, right, in other videos, but right now we're just going to lean this way, and then all I'm going to do, if I lean this way, it doesn't take flexibility anymore. My knees are jacked. I wear braces on both knees, but it doesn't take any flexibility. All I'm going to do is place my hand here, right, and just clear the foot, right? So all I did, notice, it doesn't take any flexibility, but I place my hand here and I clear my foot over his head, and now all I'm going to do is I'm going to push on the ground here and scoot my hips away to get him to roll towards me, right? Now, you have to be careful with when you're drilling this, because some people aren't as flexible as other people. So to finish the Omoplata, I'm just going to get wrist control, and now all I'm going to do, this is already uncomfortable for him. He already won the tap when I was rolling over, okay? All I'm going to do is roll up to my knees. So I'm on this hip, and I want to essentially roll to this hip, but I'll never ever get there. I just roll up. Real simple. All right, one more time. So again, start from this real basic setup. I swim underneath, I push this wrist down. I'm staying really heavy on this side so he can't get his arm in between us. Really heavy here. The minute I feel him start to hug, I bring this arm up, right? Nice and tight. And then I set up. Boom. As I set up, I bring my elbow back to here. Now the key components, remember, I want this grip here because I feel like I got a lot of options from here. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, remember I'm leaning this way, it makes this foot really light. So I just place my hand here, like I'm clearing it for rubber guard, right? And all I'm going to do is boop, pull it across, and then I'm going to go this way. Now, I can keep a hold of this and pull in this way, right? But I like to come this way, nice and tight, here. Now, I'm long-limbed, so I can grab his wrist. Some of you guys might not be, but you can just grab collar here. Grab elbow if you have to. Like I said, I prefer this grip. And just set up. So that was the Omoplata. So now we're going to cover Monoplata. And this is something I've been messing with for a while now. My coach, Brandon Quick, is the one that showed me. And I've been trying to implement it in my game. And I catch quite a few taps from this position with it. So again, I'm here, swim in, and everything stays the same. When I feel that, I start to come up to here. Okay, now again, I'm trying to crush him this way, right? Crush him, get his head off center line so he can't move a whole lot. But the minute I feel him hug me, I set up and I scoop this elbow back, and then I trap here. Now, again, nothing changes except, you know, I want this knee out here, right? I'm controlling this arm if I can to stop him from pushing, right? And now all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this foot, again it's real light, see I can move it in any direction, and I'm just simply going to clear it. But now instead of going for Omoplata, I'm going to go for Monoplata. I'm going to grab my knee here, place my hand on the mat, and just pivot, and as I pivot, I'm pulling my knee towards his hips, here. That's all I'm doing. Now he's got really tight shoulders, right? So he's tapping very, very fast. But essentially what you want to do is try to get your butt and slide it right down the mat here with guys that are real flexible. The whole time pulling, but it's just right here. The motion is pulling on your knee towards his hips. So one more time with this monoplata. All right, so I'm in tight here. Let's go. Good. In tight here, okay? I swing underneath and try to drive. And I'm staying tight. Remember, this is the key, stay tight here. Lift his head if I can. The minute I feel him start to hug me, I step up. Instantaneously, as I step up, I'm driving this elbow back to trap his arm so I can't get it back. I like this grip. I like to come in here, nice and tight. Once I get in here, again, I'm still trying to hold the arm here, okay? But when I go to attack, I'm gonna let go of the arm, place my hand here. See how it lets my leg be free? Pull it across. Now, I'm going to let go of this grip now, attack my knee. As I pivot, I'm going to pull my knee to his hips in that direction. And that was, in this video, that was Omoplata and Monoplata. Thanks guys.